and now you wanna be me. And Venus needs space. Let me tell you about the time I let him in and all the things he said. In the end, I was laughing, but at the time, I was scared. But the punchline is pretty funny. If you ask me, he said, in my line of work, you can't expect much sleep. The night was young and so was I when I started. I'm still not sure which I like best, whiskey or women. And then he told me he was running from the law and his lawyer wasn't much help. But it's fine cause he planned on fleeing the country. And he looked me in the eyes and said, I need you to know this, I need you to remember me for this. And that's when I knew I was gonna have to stay up all night with him. And Venus needs space, so I just went with it. He said, when I was younger, I got all the girls, I didn't have to put in much effort, but I did anyway, cause it was fun, it was fun, it was fun. And then he paused and said, but they'd be there one day and gone the next. And then he said, when you meet someone new, it's good to know that their favorite color is red, cause that might come in handy one day. And I said, I don't know what that